Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time. Yes, I know I say this every single week. Today is super important for so many reasons. Number one, this is the last official live training webinar we're going to have before Thanksgiving, before the big holiday coming up next week. We will be back online the following week, just as an FYI, and then we are open for business. Of course, the balance of this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, and then Thursday, Friday closed, and then back again Monday, normal business hours. So I first want to wish everyone, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends and family and enjoy the time off. I hope you also carve out maybe an hour at least or a few hours if possible and listen to some of the podcast episodes, some of the trainings, right? Everybody is always saying, hey, Bill, what's working great for the big agents and big MDRT agencies. And, this is a perfect opportunity for you to sit down or even do your morning workout, put your headphones on and listen to some of the top agents in the country share their secret sauce and what's working for them. So there's so much to learn, so many nuggets there that are under the surface, but you got to dive in. It's complimentary, as you know, but I just feel like when you have these big 4-day weekends, 3-day weekends, it's a good time to carve out a couple hours and try to move the needle, especially because we're coming towards the end of the year here, right? We have only, 6 weeks? And then 2025 is here before you know it. So perfect timing to get things in place, write down notes, because you want to make sure you don't forget any of these great nuggets. So real fast, what we're talking about today, and the reason why I say it's super important for so many reasons is because if you're a health agent, right, it's open enrollment right now. If you're a life agent, you're always looking for these great door openers, right? Get the door open, share your story, talk about these easy to sell and place products, and then pivot to other products and referrals, and the list goes on and on and on. So I feel like this presentation is for everyone. And it doesn't matter if you're making $1 million to $2 million a year and you're an MDRT producer, you're going to walk away with nuggets. And if you're a third bedroom mortgage protection agent, right, or final expense agent or health agent or PNC, you're also going to walk away with nuggets because these products are for everyone, especially middle America. And when Kemp is done with his presentation, I think you'll see why. Okay, we have a lot of new updates, new technology out that we're also going to discuss that's going to help move the needle for yourself and your own agency next year. So you got to pay attention. Use that Q&A box, please. Jot down notes on a legal pad. I don't care. I just want to make sure you remember everything we're going over today. And at the end, so right before 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have our webinar question of the day. And whoever answers first incorrectly walks away with a brand new set of Apple AirPods, okay, the latest version available, as well as the IUL prospecting book. And here's what I'm going to say. Today, everyone is a winner. And the reason why is because you're going to walk away with $100 cash, okay, when you write your first Manhattan Life application. And it doesn't matter if it's on Insure Me Now Direct, great. If it's on their platform, great. We don't care. First, Manhattan Life app, you get $100, okay? As long as it's not a family member. So everyone's a winner. We can all use a few extra dollars during the holiday season. We know how that goes. Okay, so let's jump right in here. What I want to talk about, too, for a second, before I have Kemp join us in about, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes. Andrew, if we can go to the next slide, that would be great. What I want to go over quickly is I had this come up the other day, and we had our big NALBA conference, our annual conference, and we have a call, and it's a live meeting as well. And there's a lot of talk about AI, right, in our industry and how that will change the landscape today and in the future. And yes, I do believe, especially in marketing, I think that AI could be a tremendous asset for all of us. But I also feel that we can't lose focus on the old school customer service, the human touch, I think is more important now than ever. Okay. And I'm just shifting gears for a second. So when you think about door opener products, okay, and I said this already 3 times, right? If you're looking for the big whales, right, the $100,000 commission case, good for you, right? Or if you're looking for, the final expense cases, good for you. It doesn't make a difference. We all need door openers, and we all need to share our story, and we need quick, easy ways to get in and get out. So when you think about today's webinar, we're going to talk about a bunch of door openers. Some products are even guaranteed issues. Some go up to age 99. So again, a little bit of something for everyone. But my point being is when you're talking about, hey, Bill, how can I use, a call center? How can I use AI? How can I use set it and forget it autopilot marketing systems? Okay. Yeah, it's all great. And I'm not saying, that's not the future, or you shouldn't be doing that. Yes, especially for marketing. Okay, you need to have a great system, right? An autopilot email blast system, an auto text system, something like Ringy. I think that's great. But number one, first and foremost, think about when you're opening these doors and you're getting a chance to share your story, right? You have the gift of gab. You're the insurance guru. You have the best personality in the world. Once you get them on the phone or on a Zoom or at Starbucks, you're going to get the sale every time. Okay, great. Okay, that's unbelievable. Think about Ritz-Carlton type of 5-star service. Okay, that's how you need to look at every one of these prospects and clients of yours, including your book of business. Okay, so when a lot of your competition is going towards the AI world and overseas call centers, right? You got to think human touch. You have to think to yourself, not only am I going to serve my clientele, my prospects, I'm going to overserve. Okay. I'm going to take it a step further. Okay. Think about old school birthday cards, handwritten notes. Okay. Oh, you heard it was little Scotty's 5th birthday. Okay. Or little Jenny just graduated middle school, and you're going to send a little $10 gift. Okay. To say, hey, congratulations. Don't forget, it's Billy Levinson, your local insurance guru. By the way, I handle long-term care, final expense, life, annuities. Never forget that. So when your competitors are saying, hey, I'm leaning towards AI and autopilot and this and that, think Ritz-Carlton service, okay, above and beyond, not only for your clients, for your prospects, for your friends, your neighbors, your network, and they're never going to forget you, okay? Because most people aren't willing to put the time and effort in, but you are, okay? So you're going to have a leg up over your competition, but you can't forget that, okay? Losing that personal touch, that's you're riding a horse in reverse around New York City. You don't build a business like that. Okay, you dive in, you dive deeper into customer service and personal touch. Overserve. That's how we look at our business. We don't have consumer retail customers on the outside. We have you. We have our agents, and we try to do the same exact thing. I always say 99% of the time. Okay, we try to overserve. We do the same thing. That's how you build referrals and your reputation. That's how people keep coming back and sending their cousin Mary, right? And Susie, the nephew. Okay, you build a referral stream because they know, once that Billy Levinson guy gets on the phone with my friend or family member, right, they're going to be so happy with the way he speaks to them and gives them service. Okay, that's what you can't forget. I'm telling you right now, dive in deeper as they're going in the other direction. They're thinking AI and technology. You think old school Ritz-Carlton customer service. Okay? And I'm telling you, it works. That's how we built our business. That combined with the latest technology, you're off to the races. So if there's one takeaway, okay, from all of this, let it be that. Okay? Give the Ritz-Carlton 5-star service constantly, okay? And you won't be let down. And your business will pay off from this. I promise you. Very, very important. Okay, let's keep moving forward. By the way, we give that 5-star service, and that's why our agents, right, keep coming back. That's why we have hundreds, sometimes thousands of people on these webinars every week. Okay, and here, Stuart, Darren, David. Okay, by the way, we didn't make these up. These are on our Facebook page, which I hope you're following. Okay, and you can see all of our latest updates and agent reviews. But check these just real fast. Top left corner, I just got confirmation from my client that they want to accept the policy. Great job, guys. Okay, Stuart took the time to send us that. Okay, do you think he cares? Yeah. Do you think we care? Absolutely. Top right corner, Angela, our case manager, has done a great job staying on top of my cases like she always has. David, that's everything. Bottom, Ashley was very friendly, patient, and knowledgeable. She was able to help me with the questions I had about SuranceBay. Okay, that's our contracting platform. You know, that's everything. And I just want to take a minute to thank you all. Why? Because number one, it's Thanksgiving around the corner, and I want to just say a couple words to our agents. We would never be here without you. Okay, we don't sell on a retail level, as you know. Very important. I think it should be illegal. It's a conflict of interest. Okay, how can there be one bucket of consumers in this country, and you all are fishing in this bucket, and then your upline or IMO is fishing in the same bucket, and they're processing your applications? Okay, conflict of interest, big red flag. We don't do it. So you are our customer. Okay, so thank you to every single one of you. And by the way, because of you and your business, okay, it allows us to give back in many ways. Like, example, Feeding America. Okay, we're donating over 1,000 meals this Thanksgiving. Okay, because of you all on your behalf, on our employees' behalf. Okay, we have the Toys for Tots toy rally that we're a co-sponsor of every single year. Okay, that's around the corner in early December. So again, we're giving thousands of dollars of toys back, a check, okay, all for underprivileged children. That's what it's about at the end of the day. It's working hard. It's doing the best job we can at our level and at your level, and then giving back, okay, to those that aren't so fortunate. Okay, you can't forget that. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Enough of my ranting. Okay, my next slide here, real fast, is our big event of the year. So Thrive in 2025. You got to write this down. April 11th is the date. You don't want to forget the date. Jot it down. RSVP as soon as we are done on today's webinar, because we're capped at 300 agents. Okay, it's going to fill up real quick, and that's the fire code. So we literally cannot be at 303. Okay, so you have to get in your RSVP. Here's what's so cool. Look at the top right corner. Number one, this is complimentary for everyone. Even if you're a new agent, you've never written an app, no problem. We would love to see you there. But what we're also doing, starting at $30,000 a paid premium, okay, $30,000, you get one free night at our beachfront resort. You get a suite on us, right on the sand. Okay, we take care of it. And at $60,000, same exact thing, plus round trip airfare. At $70,000, 2 free nights in our suite, plus round trip airfare. And then what we're doing, look at the bottom left corner, just until the end of the year, annuity deposits and or premium will count towards double credit for these qualifications. Okay, so life and annuity premium counts, and then we're giving double points until year end on all annuity production. So if you're not writing annuities with us, definitely a good time to speak to any one of our annuity marketers. Okay, so what I want to do real fast is switch gears again and talk about what's going on here at Levinson, what's going on in the industry as a whole. We just had this election, as you know, and the economy is up, the market is up. People are excited. And like I said, I just had that big meeting at NALBA, and that's industry related. That's the entire brokerage industry in a nutshell. And the overall consensus at the carrier level, at the IMO, BGA level, okay, broker dealers, wirehouse, everything, all the above, okay? Everyone is super excited about coming into 2025 in our industry. So I think there's never been a better time to be an insurance agent, financial advisor. I think that this will be the best year ever And what's crazy to say is in fact, I do this personally. I look at all of our numbers every Monday, and we just had a record week, which is the highest number of pending applications in history since 1972. So we're moving in the right direction, like it or not. And hopefully we're all riding each other's coattails and taking advantage of this great time. Okay, it's holiday time, and then boom, it's New Year's, and then we're in 2025. So all the updates, industry related, carrier related, product related, what's hot, what's not, is in our 411 newsletter we send out every other week. My point is, keep your eyes peeled for this, and it just gives you a easy opportunity to literally keep a pulse on everything that's moving in a good direction and a bad direction in our industry, period. Okay, so if you're not getting that, let us know. We'll make sure you get a copy, or it could be sitting in your junk folder. Let's keep moving forward. This is our latest series of FAQ videos, now done in English and Spanish, okay? Separated into 3 departments, okay? For all of us here, all of our employees, and by the way, we're in 3 different states now, and the name of the game is Keep Things Simple, Stupid, okay? So easy for our agents. We don't want you overwhelmed. So again, 3 simple videos. Click, watch, boom, you're done. Contracting, new business, marketing, and like I said, English and Spanish to make it very simple for you and all of your downlines. Let's keep moving forward. Contests, cash money for the holiday season and for the new year. We all want a few more bucks, right? It's no surprise. Okay, keep this simple. So don't forget the double annuity credit for the Expo qualifications. And let's move over to the left side first. Banner Life, write your first app, $150 bonus on top of great commissions, great renewals. In the middle section there, which includes Manhattan Life, you're going to notice 1 app, 100, 3 apps, 250, 5 plus, get $500. Okay, let's move all the way over to the right side. We are launching this today. Write your first Manhattan Life app, $100 cash, okay, which we can all use. And the reason why I'm doing this, and I'm paying for this personally, okay, think about this. I know once you see how easy these products are to sell and market, okay, and I know this. You're going to write your first app and say, oh my gosh, I'm blown away. I'm coming back for number 2 and 3. That's why I'm putting my money where my mouth is, okay? That's simple. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to do now is shift gears once again and just say a couple words before Kemp takes the wheel. So, we have to have the best carriers and products for every part of the market, every part of the industry, period. When you come to us, you have to know, oh, I need the best IUL for cash accumulation, retirement planning and savings and tax strategies and whatever it is. We have to provide you with the best product, period. Okay? When you talk about supplemental products, when you talk about final expense, when you talk about long-term care door openers, that's where Manhattan Life comes in. That's where they shine. Okay? We used to have SureBridge as well, and they're no longer around as of January 1. So Manhattan Life is going to be literally our go-to starting now. Okay? So that's why we need to take this serious. That's why I'm putting out that $100 incentive. So let's all pay attention, sit back, relax, take notes. Let's learn and then use some of these strategies this afternoon to move the needle. Kemp, are you there, buddy?
I am here.
There he is. Okay, Kemp. Welcome to the webinar series, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me here today. They bear with my technology skills, and we'll be okay.
No problem.
I think my screen should be showing good now.
Yes, perfect.
Perfect. Good. Anyway, just appreciate the opportunity to be here with you guys and spend some time. I'm going to give you a high-level overview of our products and anyway, talk a little bit about Manhattan Life. I'm Kemp Cole. I've been around a few years. I like working for Manhattan Life. They've been around since 1850, so they've been doing a lot of things right. And they're a privately held company, which I think is really important for you. They make decisions based on their clients. which their clients are their policyholders and agents. A stock held company, they make decisions based on their shareholder value. So anyway, I think that's in your best interest with that. Being around 174 years, they've got to be doing things right. They continue to grow. Our mission is to help you achieve health, wealth, and security for life. And so the agent is really king at Manhattan, and that should be important to you. We're the first company to write a policy for a woman. I thought that was interesting. Wrote the first group policy in accidental death and dismemberment. Obviously, we started in Manhattan, New York, and built the first skyscraper there. And these are some of the companies that are under the umbrella of Manhattan Life. We've got Western Skies, who does the annuities, Family Life, which is where all the life insurance is at, Standard Life, that's where the senior health products are at, and Western United does mortgage protection. So that's just one thing, just give you a quick picture of the footprint of where the offices are for Manhattan, and they've got it scattered out throughout North America and Alaska and Hawaii. Today, we'll talk about individual life and health and the senior solution products. We're going to do a high-level overview just to give you an idea, but I was also showing you some of the other things that Manhattan does. First off, we've got the affordable choice is under the individual products, the cancer product, dental, vision, hearing, hospital indemnity, and then we have an accident plan called PAID. And here's a little closer look here. You've got the accident policy, which is second to none. Cancer, heart, or stroke. You can buy the cancer by itself, or you can buy the heart by itself, or you can buy them both together. You can buy them in $5,000 increments up to $75,000. Really good product. In fact, I'll give you a nugget on that one. My easiest closing or transition to get to this product is when you're talking to your client, just ask them one question. Are you a heart family or are you a cancer family? That's it. Be quiet. And the people will sit there and look at you for a minute and, well, I guess we're a cancer family. Mama had it and her mom had it and Aunt Jace, you know. Anyway, they'll answer it for you and lead you right into that presentation. Dental, vision, hearing select is top product. I'll cover more on it in a minute. Final expense, nobody can beat my rates for your clients. It's a really good product. Home health care, and then we have the Omniflex. I threw this in here just for you guys to think about it. Right now with open enrollment and AEP, everybody is very health insurance aware. And this is the time to be talking to your clients about all their options, not just Medicare, not just Part D, you know, not just the ACA. This is our biggest time of year to grow. And it's a known fact, the more policies you have in the house, the longer the policies renew. So make sure they know what all their options are when you get into that house. So right here, we'll talk about the PAID enhanced. Issue age is 18 to 84, guaranteed renewable. You can get either 24-hour coverage, or they could just get off the job only if they're fighting premiums. Covers accidents wherever you're at. It's an indemnity policy like all of our policies. Pays regardless of any other insurance. Doesn't matter if workman's comp pays, if they've got other insurance, whatever, our policies pay what they say they're going to pay. The e-application is a difference maker. You've got 2 levels of coverage, 1 unit or 2 units. 2 units pays more than 1. And you've got over 44 different benefits in that policy that you can talk about. The clients, most of the time when I see a claim, they'll be able to collect on 4 or 5 different benefits in that policy. So that's a real difference maker to them. Pays in or out of the hospital. Here's a map of where it's available at. So whenever you go to look at these products, make sure you look at the state that you're talking to the client, where the client lives. The products can differ a little bit in premiums and benefits state by state. But basically they're all the same, but there might be little differences, so make sure you look at your state that you're quoting in. We talked about the cancer, heart, and stroke, ages 20 to 84, guaranteed renewable. I've already mentioned you can buy the cancer by itself or the heart by itself, or you can buy them both together. They have a restoration of benefit rider that you can add to this product, and what that is we pay that lump sum benefit, but if they have the restoration, it'll pay again after 2 years. So if they had cancer in 2000 and then they had cancer again in 2022, it would pay another lump sum benefit to them. Oops. There are the states that the cancer, heart, and stroke are available in. Really broad footprint there. Go on to the dental, vision, hearing select, ages 18 to 99. And what that tells me is you have to have one adult on the policy. And that's with any of our products. You got to have one adult on the policy for the children to be on there. So we will cover children. They just have to, if one of the kids is 18, there's your adult. But they have to have one adult on there to get it. Guaranteed issue. The dental is the base policy, so you can buy it by itself. The hearing and the vision are optional riders. You can have them or not have them. We just added a $5,000 maximum benefit per year per person. So anyway, you've got plenty of ways to meet your client's needs with their pocketbook. Major services covered first year. In or out of network, we pay either way. Of course, if they can be in network, those dollars stretch out more. That doesn't make any difference. If they're out of network, we're still going to cover. A big selling point there is we cover orthodontia for adults. I don't know of another policy that does that. So if I'm seeing a lot of 30, 40, 50-year-olds getting Invisalign, that is orthodontia, you know, or actually getting braces on. So guaranteed issue, guaranteed renewable, and the footprint on this, again, is pretty broad, pretty much anywhere you are. Let's look at final expense. I already gave away my thunder on that one. Nobody can beat my rates for your clients. It's a very competitive rate. 0 to 85. Rates will never increase once they get accepted. The rate stays the same. Guaranteed renewable, builds cash value, and you have an accidental death and dismemberment there too. The one unique thing too about the final expense is you can get it for ages 1 to 85. So I mean, they'll cover kids as well as adults. So a lot of companies stop at 45 or something like that, and but we'll cover just about anybody. The footprint is not as big on the final expense, so you want to make sure before you quote it, make sure that it's in a state that it's available in. We're currently looking, trying to get it approved in more states, but we wanted to get it out there as quick as we could. The home health care, great product. Everybody needs it. It's the fastest growing segment in the health insurance industry. We've got 2 knockout questions for this product, and that's the beauty of it. First question is, are you currently living in a nursing home or assisted living facility? The second question is, are you currently doing your ADLs? In other words, you're not having somebody else do your activities of daily living. As long as you can answer no to those 2 questions, you're eligible for the policy, 365 days worth of coverage for them to come in your home and take care of you. Ages 45 to 89, it's definitely a very affordable product. And then you have the prescription benefit that's automatically included in it. And there is the picture of the home health care. The green states, or I guess you could call them teal, is that they have an older version of the home health care, but they do have the product in that state. It still has the same home health care benefits. It just doesn't have the some of the riders that the new one has on it. The Omniflex, one of our newest policies, it's been out about a year. It covers short-term nursing home or assisted living. Could be skilled care, hospice care. Anyway, they'll cover 360 days of coverage for your client, and you can choose from $50 a day up to $400 a day benefit for them to stay there. It also has a reoccurrent injury or sickness clause. And what it says is if you go 180 days without needing care, it resets back to day one. So if you went in for a hip operation and you used 2 months of skilled nursing care, you went home, everything's good. 6 months later, they do the other hip, you've got a new 360 days. So with the way people are living a lot longer now and having some of these things, even like a stroke, people might be in skilled care for 3 months, but then they recuperate and get to go back home. That's a big deal. They have the Fast 50 cash benefit, which what that does, that'll pay a spouse, family, or friend to come in and take care of you in your home. So if you didn't want to go to the assisted living facility and you could find somebody that could come into your home and help take care of you, they would pay for that. They have two-tiered underwriting. What that means is, you've got normal underwriting that they go through. But if somebody, give you an example, if they had a TIA, congestive heart failure, had a stroke in the last 2 years, they still qualify for the policy, but instead of having a $400 a day max, they have a $100 a day max. And I saw a lady the other day that had COPD and oxygen. She qualified for the second tier of underwriting. So you can offer this policy to a lot of people that don't think they can get it. So it's available up to age 89, pays regardless of any other insurance, guaranteed renewable once they get it. And the footprint on it is, again, pretty broad there, covered in quite a few places. So as we're winding down, I just want to cover some of the big points for Manhattan. You always have somebody answer the phone. It's a North America based customer service. They don't farm off their to a call center in a different country. They don't have automated answering machines. You will talk to a live person when you call. The Agent Resource Center is very good. That's where the e-app is located. Very seamless. If I can say it's seamless, it's easy that it's got to be, because I'm not a technology guy. Signature process, you put the mother's maiden name of the client, and that is their signature. They don't have to click on anything. They don't have to respond to anything. That's their signature for the application. All of our stuff's available in English or Spanish. We will take an ITIN number if they don't have a social security number, and that's on all products, life and health. So that helps a lot of people. Fast underwriting process. We want to pay claims. We make it as easy as we can. On claims, you can snail mail it, you can fax it, you can upload it to the Manhattan website, or we actually have an app available where you could take a picture of it with your phone and send it in that way once you've registered the app. So, and with that, we have a trip every year. I forgot to switch the slide out. The trip for next year, the Chairman's Club is going to Greece, and the President's Club is going to Vancouver. So I need to change that slide. And with that, Bill, that's the end of where we're at, and I'll turn it back over to you. Thanks for letting me be here.
Yeah, Kemp, what's the minimum premium to qualify for the trip for the agents for the 25 trip?
Yes, for the Vancouver trip, it is $150,000.
Okay.
And then for the chairman's, it's $200,000 for the agent.
Okay, got it. Okay, and by the way, we're going to send out a thank you email to all participants. So you'll have that in your inbox tonight, and we'll include the latest trip details. So that'll be in there. In fact, if you don't get that, let us know. What were you going to say, Kim?
No, that's beautiful. I love it.
Yep. We want to make sure the agents have everything at their fingertips and they're ready to go. Also, if you have, and it doesn't really make a difference if you're super active with us or not, but if you have a few agents that you want to gather for a webinar, a live in-person meeting, whatever it is, just let me know and we can arrange that too with our team here at Levinson, and we can also get Kemp involved. So we'd be more than happy to arrange that for you too. So, okay, let's move forward. Kemp, thank you again. Have a wonderful holiday. I want to talk about a few more things before we put a bow on this. I want to give you some great door opener products, ideas, things that you can use today to start opening more doors. So as far as contracting goes, we make it very, very simple. As you know, we have a direct IMO contract with Manhattan Life. So very, very easy to get set up. And what we do on top of that is if you have an existing contract today, let's say you're under 11 different uplines, you don't even know who your upline is, whatever it is, you want to move to Levinson with a release, and with your first paid application, we give you cash for contracting or leads for contracting. You get to pick, and 90% of the time we match or beat your existing commission. Okay, so it's a win-win-win across the board. The marketing tools section is on the right-hand side. All of the brochures, all of the consumer material that's pre-approved, everything is right there. Let's jump into Insure Me Now Direct, which is huge for Manhattan because they're one of our biggest players on the platform today. So this is a great point. And we were talking about, how simple this is and how we have to make this easy for the agent, and you have to make this easy for the consumer, right? Especially when you have these great door openers. So we do have most of the Manhattan Life products on the platform. That means 100% direct to consumer with instant decision. Okay, that means your consumer logs in your website at 2 a.m. They can run a quote, they can apply, and they can get an instant decision. Okay, just like that. You wake up in the morning, you sold a new policy. Or think about this, and this is a big point. If you're face to face with someone at the supermarket tonight, and you have your free scholarship pin on, and you're opening doors, right? And you have a conversation about insurance, and someone says, oh, I've been thinking about this long-term care policy or final expense or, whatever it is. You can literally pull out their Apple iPhone or iPad or tablet, and you can bring them into your website to run a quote, apply right there in front of you, and get a decision in front of you, okay, within 12 minutes, A to Z, okay? So don't think it's just for, this automated marketing program with your Facebook ads, okay? No, it's also if you're face-to-face or on a Zoom call or go to a webinar like this, okay? Or if you set up an appointment tomorrow at 2 p.m., you can literally tell Susie or Bobby, hey, by the way, go to my Insure Me Now Direct /Billy website, okay? Click here, click there, apply here, and you're done, okay? It's that simple. So you got to get comfortable with the platform. And as you can see, Manhattan Life, bottom left, Banner Life, okay? Just one over for great term insurance, all the way up to $2 million. By the way, there's a rumor that it's going to be going to $4 to $5 million in 2025. Gerber for straight up guaranteed issue and children's whole life, okay? And then Assurity Life is on the far right-hand side. Best part, there's no commission reduction by using the platform, okay? There's no fee. There's no maintenance fee. There's no nothing, okay? In fact, if you're face-to-face with the client using an old school paper app or you're on your Insure Me Now Direct site, it's the same commission, same renewal. Doesn't cost you a penny or the client a penny, okay? Now, if you want to get set up, if you have questions around the platform, whatever it is, JC is here to help you with every step of the way, okay? So he speaks full English, Spanish. Pick up the phone anytime, send him an email. We can make an appointment, but his job is literally to make sure that you are comfortable with the entire platform and then marketing it to the masses. okay, to move the needle for the new year, for 2025. Okay, we're adding new carriers and products as well. And then what you're going to notice, if you check out the chart, you're going to see the difference between Levinson. By the way, we were the first ones, and it's still the only ones, with a multi-carrier, multi-product, direct-to-consumer, free platform built for the agent, not for us to go to direct-to-consumer, built for you. Okay, you can see the X's on the right and the green check marks on the left. Huge difference. By the way, most of these products, all of them, except Dental Vision, come with that free 1-year scholarship as well. That's why I mentioned if you're wearing that free scholarship pin and it opens the door for you tonight at the Publix supermarket, okay, boom, you're in. It's that simple. Opening doors, using simple products to share your story, Ritz-Carlton service, boom, you just change your business for the better. Okay, you know how it goes, but you got to put the work in. There's no shortcuts. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to do next is talk about the products that are available on the platform. Okay, a lot of these Kemp just touched on. Let's move over to the left side. We'll start with Manhattan, since this is a Manhattan presentation. Okay, all of these products, over 17 variations, are on the platform, Insure Me Now Direct. Okay, and by the way, even if you want to sell, they have a final expense product I'm going to show you in a minute. That is the most competitive final expense product in the market today. It's not on the platform, but you still get the $100, and it still falls under your same contract. So we don't really care. We built Insure Me Now Direct as a convenience for you. Okay, but if you want to sell off the platform, that's fine too. If you want to use the platform for recruiting agents, okay, lots of sizzle there. You can offer this free. Okay, you can do that too. So we don't really care. We want to make this a win-win-win across the board. Let's move up to the top. Banner Life is the #1 term product today in the U.S., actually in the world. Okay, so they're a global company, and here's what's awesome. And I mentioned this already: 2 million instant decision, and then the little birdie said 4 to 5 million around the corner in 2025. Instant decision, less than 12 minutes, folks, on the platform or off. It's up to you. Top right corner is Assurity Life. We all know Assurity. Okay, also has a non-med term to 1 million instant decision on our platform. But here's what's unique about Assurity is they have a bunch of great riders, even return of premium, living benefits, same exact thing on their disability product, up to $4,000 a month. Okay, same thing with critical illness, then a guaranteed AD&D plan to $350, and you can tack on return of premium and make that a win-win-win guaranteed issue. Okay, so, or virtually guaranteed issue, I should say. So some great products on there as well. And then the bottom right is Gerber Life. I mean, they have the best household brand probably in the world when it comes to younger families. Okay, think about opening doors for grandparents. Okay, seniors. Maybe you're a health agent. Okay, what grandparent is going to say, no, I'm not going to put a whole life policy on little Johnny for a few bucks a month that comes with a 1-year free scholarship? Okay, no one's going to say no to that. Okay, that tells you as an agent, hello, I got to use this to market to the masses, to get my story out there and become the insurance guru in 1 state or 4 states or 17 states. Okay, this is the way you do it. You take the low-hanging fruit. Okay, let the other agents go for the whale cases. Okay, you take the low-hanging fruit cases, jump in, pivot. Next thing you know, you're selling on this side, the middle, and the top monster cases as well, because you were smart. You put in the work. Okay, that's how. It's not rocket science. Once again, that's how we built this business. We treat a $10 a month case the same way we treat a $10,000 a month case. We don't treat our agents any different, and you know that, right? The proof is in the pudding. You should be looking at this the same way with your consumer. It's no different. There's no small $20 bill. I learned a long time ago. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to do now is talk about the latest technology we built into Insure Me Now Direct. Okay, and check this out. See, in the past, and we always want to make this bigger and better, right? And we do it with our business, and I know you do it with your business. So very, very simply put, think about this. Insure Me Now Direct in the past was always known for that instant decision direct to consumer, right? the low-hanging fruit, as we just spoke about. So now we give you another option, and it's free. So your consumer goes in, or you do this with your consumer, like I said earlier, okay, and then you can pick instant decision, okay, which is the same products and carriers as before, or traditional life insurance products. So if you go to the left side and click traditional, then all of the brokerage competitive carriers are going to come up, okay? And then if your client says, wow, Protective Life, $23 a month for a $100,000 20-year term, boom, apply, a lead capture form comes up, and that's sent to you, the agent, in real-time fashion. You submit the drop ticket with or without the client, and you just sold a new policy. Okay, so now you have the instant side, and the left side is the traditional side. So now it's not just the 5 carriers. Now you open up the world to the most competitive brokerage carriers and products on Insure Me Now Direct, and it's complimentary. So we have a video of this. We have a marketing piece. We'll include everything in our thank you email. I'm very, very excited. And by the way, it's no secret, we had a huge in fact, the largest P&C chain in the country, okay, largest P&C chain in the country wanted this for their life department. That's why we built it. And then we just said, you know what? This would be great for all of our agents. Okay. And then we rolled it out about a month ago. So, and it's doing great so far. Agents are loving it. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to do next real fast is talk about the Pro Plan that we just came out with. And actually, this came about the same way for the same group. So real fast, what we did here is, you already know, I'm sure, the basic Insure Me Now Direct site. We made it very simple for you and the consumer. Now we offer a pro version of the same website. So it's a full WordPress design website. You can add your health products, P&C. If you're selling annuities, IUL, whatever it is, we can set this up for you with SEO. We can drive traffic. We can do social media ads. This is our third-party group called APIS. So we can make the introduction, and then they'll set up a one-on-one call, and you're off to the races. So that's the Pro Plan. If you really want this thing to have legs, and you want, literally, we have some agents using this in over 20 states and doing a great job. So we can take it as far as you would like now with the Pro Plan, or the basic free plan is completely fine with us. Whatever makes you happy, you're selling product, doing a great job, helping consumers, it's a win-win. Let's keep moving forward. These are awesome door openers. Once again, I mentioned it with Manhattan Life, the final expense I'm going to talk about in a minute. That long-term care alternative HHC product is great. And then we also have the Assurity door openers also on the platform with critical illness and an accident plan. So this is 1, 2, 3, direct to consumer, instant decision, okay? And you can look at the amounts there with living benefit riders, with ROP, all the way to age 70. So again, literally 1, 2 knockout punch. Doesn't get any easier. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to talk about next is the awesome LTC door opener. It's called HHC by Manhattan Life. So this is a great alternative, maybe for people that can't get approved for a traditional standalone long-term care product, or maybe they can't afford it. No problem. This is virtually guaranteed issue. There's only 2 knockout questions, and the consumer can get up to $450 a day benefit for home health care. Love this concept. Okay, the LTC agents love this, because we all know that, remember the years 15, 20 years ago of competitive long-term care products, they're gone. Okay, we basically have 2 or 3 options now. And they make it very difficult sometimes for underwriting. So this is great to have in your back pocket. If you're also using Facebook ads, social media ads, this is another great way to build sizzle, okay, and open doors to share your story. Very easy product to sell, low-hanging fruit, as I like to say. Comp is still great, plus renewals, because you'll have a direct contract through Levinson with Manhattan. Okay, the final expense product, number 1 right now in the industry as far as premium. And here is the proof in the pudding. Female, age 65, non-tobacco, $20,000 death benefit. Okay, look at the top 5 companies here. France, Mutual of Omaha, America, Aetna, who, by the way, we have all of these carriers and products. Look at the bottom. Who's number one? Manhattan Life. Okay, and we're not talking pennies here. Okay, $11 in one case, $9, $8. That's a big difference times 12. Okay, so for some people, okay, that maybe are in this type of market, that's a big difference. You're talking $100 a year times 20, 30, 40 years. Okay, it adds up, and you're going to get the sale every time. Okay, and the company was established in 1850, so it's not like they're some C-rated company and they've been around for 7 years. No, so you have a great brand name, great product, and number one in premium. Okay, then you tack on the free scholarship, boom, lights out. Okay, just like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. You saw what happened. All right, let's keep going. We're not going to get into that. Almost done here, by the way. Okay, driving traffic now. So now you're saying to yourself, Bill, this all sounds wonderful. Okay, my Insure Me Now set up. Great, kudos. How do I get people there? Okay, what I did is put together a list of bullets, different ways to drive traffic and get your name out to the masses, right? So people want to go to your site. They want to run a quote. They want to apply. Or they want to click contact Bill, and next thing you know, you have the client on the phone, you make the sale, and then pivot. So everything is right here in front of you. JC is the one responsible for all of this. So I want you to introduce yourself when we're done, and he'll make sure that you're comfortable. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. This is his background. He is excellent when it comes to marketing and Insure Me Now Direct. My next slide here, I promise you every week we're going to come up with great social media posts. Okay, I say you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just change a few spokes. We know how that goes, right? Don't copy it exactly, but this gives you the ideas needed. And proof in the pudding, check this out, left-hand side. Look at this post, life insurance for CI, critical illness. Why do you need both? 204 likes, 179 people shared this. Okay, that means you should be reaching out to those 179 people to say, Bobby, Jimmy, Susie, did you have any questions? I saw you shared my ad. Okay, anything you want to talk about? Usually it turns into a quote, application, and a policy, and the rest is history. Right-hand side, 4 reasons why we should buy life insurance when we're young and healthy. Okay, is this rocket science? No, you can do this. Okay, let's look at the action from the post on the bottom. 1,245 likes, 8 comments, almost 400 people shared this post. And you're probably scratching your head saying, wow, I can do this. This isn't such a big deal. Why would they share this? Why? Because you have to remember, we're in these 4 walls. We hear the lingo. We know the terms. We know, we understand how life insurance works. Most people outside the walls, they don't get it. They don't understand ROP, right? They're looking at ROP like it's another language. They don't know what it means. And then when they do know what it means, they're saying, well, how does the company give out free life insurance or critical illness? Okay, you got to explain it. And you got to put out the material to open the doors, create the questions and the sizzle, which leads to a sale and a new customer. Okay, not hard. And by the way, I encourage you to go on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram. Put in the search bar, life insurance or indexed UL or final expense, and click not recent, go to top performing posts. See what's working for others and then use the same concept. Let's keep moving forward. I'm almost done, 2 minutes, and then we have our question of the day, and we're going to get everyone out early, which is nice for a change. Okay, this was a great podcast episode I want you to listen to, especially over the holiday weekend, next weekend. It was awesome. The reason why is I sat down with the president of Manhattan Life, Todd Tippett. Okay, very intelligent guy. And he talks about some of these great door openers with Manhattan Life and shares some real life examples, case studies that I think you can use in your everyday practice. So definitely worth an hour of your time. We'll include that in the thank you email. The next slide here, and then we'll put a bow on this, is our training guide for the next couple months. And I do want you to pay attention for a second because the top one, Emeritus, think about this. For so many years, right? We all have Emeritus, and we know Emeritus on the brokerage side for term and IUL. Now they're opening up the career side. So they're meshing the brokerage and career side, which means we're going to have access to all of their products. DI, whole life, they have some great products on the other side that we were never able to get access to. Now we are December 5th. You got to be on that call. Okay, just under that, Ringy is an awesome set it and forget it marketing tool. You want to make sure you're on that call as well. And they just literally integrated AI into their platform. So some new tech that you want to be aware of. It's on the 12th. And then Kansas City Life is rolling out a new term product. We're going to have our VP on the 18th. Just under that, Illinois Mutual, great DI product, blue collar DI, also some great life products. And then with Mutual Trust Life, we're going back a little old school to whole life products, infinite banking concepts. Okay, there's some new marketing material. We're going to kick off on the 23rd, and that's in January, of course. And then just under that, Lincoln Financial, man, they have some new programs, an underwriting program up to like 40 million with no labs. I mean, some really, really neat stuff with foreign nationals, some great niches that you need to be aware of. We have a special guest speaker on the 30th. That's going to be a big one. And then my final slide here and my question of the day. Okay, I hope you were paying attention. What I'm going to do first, talk about my Positive Tuesday quote, just an example of how we keep our foot on the gas and make sure, think about it, every week we have to make sure that we launch our webinar training, right? Every week for an hour, okay? Every month I have to have a Bill Levinson Experience podcast episode. Every Tuesday we need to have a Positive Tuesday quote, okay? And you can go back for as long as I can remember. We never missed a week, okay? And I'm not tooting my own horn. What I'm doing is saying, don't listen to what I say. Watch what we do, okay? Consistency. You have to be consistent in your message to your consumers. We do it for our agents. You need to do it to these prospects, your friends, your neighbors, your network. Every week they got to hear from you, Bill Levinson, the insurance guru, okay? And have your picture in every email, okay, with your cool haircut. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But you got to put the word out consistently. Stay calm, think clearly, and move with a strategy rather than emotion. Okay? Forward progress. That's everything. That's what it's all about. Okay? Question of the day. Hope you were paying attention. Whoever's first and correct walks away with Apple AirPods and the IUL prospecting book. I'll tell you what, I'm also going to throw in the Fire HD 8 Amazon tablet. The Amazon Fire HD 8. So this is going to be a nice prize. This is like $500 worth of goodies. So I hope you're first, and I hope you were paying attention. Tell me the number one final expense product I just showed you. What was the premium? Okay, tell me the premium. I just showed you a few minutes back. It was Manhattan Life, and it was the number one final expense product as far as premium goes. You got to tell me the premium, and you win. You walk away with over $500 in goodies. Plus, don't forget, everybody's a winner today. Okay? 2 reasons. $100 first step. Number 2, go on our Facebook page or our Google reviews page. Leave a testimonial, a review, some comments. I'll send you the prospecting book on us. As long as you're a Levinson active agent. But first, you got to tell me the premium for the number one final expense product today. What was that premium? Andrew's checking now. Who was first? Who was correct? Do we have a winner?
We do. It is Greg O. Greg O.
Greg O, like orange. Congrats. The premium was $71.84. And look, we just made it by 3 p.m. Eastern. That's a first. Thank you all. On a serious note, have a wonderful holiday week next week. Hopefully you keep your foot on the gas. Use some of these ideas, these strategies. Go on social media. Do a search. See what's working for others. Don't just take my word for it. Okay? Proof is in the pudding. Great selling. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you again, everyone.